Welcome back, everybody. Let's build more factory today. So, unfortunately, at the end of last episode, I actually looked at the south factory. Poked around, made sure everything was where it was supposed to be. And, it's not. Especially, like, right here. I noticed Yadol's had stopped again, and we have no wood. And what's this mean? Whenever we see there's no wood. Yeah, we're stuffed up on seeds again. I put a seed box in at some point, thinking that'll last me a good long while. Well, I don't know how long it's been like this, so... Oh man, I'm having trouble. Here, this was suggested to me. Yeah, and then just get to where I need to go. Now I still can't pick up stuff. Oh my god. Ah, there is no hope for the energy drink drinker. He is forever a slave to the caffeine and the sugar. Alright, so what I have learned is I even hooked up the fancy buffer here, which is now completely full. What I've learned is what we actually have to do. Wow, look at this. How do we even deal with this? So, how we're doing it up north is we read how many seeds are somewhere, and we turn off the seed maker um, when there are too many seeds in the system. So I guess we could kind of do that by wrapping back this way, then down, and then onto the belt. This will use these seeds again, right? There you go. So these seeds get used again. And these seeds I don't know what's happening with. Like, what is my plan for... So I guess this works kind of naturally, right? Because it will always use the seeds up here before it makes more seeds. And the only place it doesn't work for is when it rots inside when it rots inside the tree farm right here. So our solution for that isn't going to be great. Like this, I suppose? Like literally that? Is this good enough? And we'll put tree seed. You're not using filters at all, which is appropriate, I guess. Yeah, the South Factory isn't built well. There's issues with this environment. Do I have any gasifiers on me? No, because I'm going to need that for the next step. Alright, I'm going to assume that this is fine, right? We're fine now. Everything's good. But, we're back to the sauce. Need a stack of gasifiers for something that will become clear very shortly. Gasifiers are right there. Right there. Yeah, come with me. Alright, so next thing on my list is we don't have enough Dow froth. We need beacon. We need monolayer. Alright, go get some monolayer. We get to look at monolayer not working very well. Only monolayer is not working well because of a lard issue, which I think is ultimately a Relesia issue, which I will address shortly. But it's kind of working, sorta. Not as good as it could be, certainly, but kind of sorta working. And that's that's standard for this factory, thank you. And I need some EVA too. Here, go back and get more. Thank you. Oh, wait. I already had half a stack, didn't I? Oh, there we go. Need some steel now. Very well. Like we actually have brains, but we don't have the fatty acids to use the cartridges, which means we should be using the level 1 cartridges. But we're not doing that, are we? We're pushing ahead. Don't pay attention. Okay. So, snag some of kind of everything. I've got tree seeds in my inventory. That's a terrible way to live. What should I do about that? Alright, so we need more Dow froth. Occasionally we've been coming down and adding to the antimony line, but now the bottleneck is Dow froth, right here. And specifically, it's right here. Remember when I picked up those gasifiers? This is why. Alright, so, and I also have in my notes that everything else is a little questionable too. So we have a solution for that. It's not a good solution. It's just a solution. So nice 3-3 right here. And yes, you will be powered. 40 megawatts, then yeah. We should be seeing, like we're not limited on anything anymore. We should be seeing Dalfroth spike in a moment here. So we'll come back to this, not right now. What we now have to go do is go look at Relesia. And I mentioned that we have fatty acid problems because we don't have a steady stream of moose. Because every once in a while it all falls apart because we don't have enough Relesia seeds. Right now the lunch line's looking great. Oh, it's barbecue time, my friends. But it appears that Relesias undergo what I'm going to characterize as periodic collapse, as it's just we cannot push enough seeds through the system. Just can't do it. See, it goes dry right here, and I've got a couple choices. Well, I've got actually a good choice here. Because I can just pick all of you up, right? And move you up by one. Then I can put in my favorite inserter type, which will use the belt more efficiently, right? That's basically all we want, just use it a little more efficiently. We'll do the same thing right here. You up, pick all the pretty flowers up. Make sure we don't drop any pretty flowers. Oh wait, this was not what I wanted to do. Oh. Okay, never mind. Suddenly it occurs to me, why are they having flowers in their hands? Because they don't do the thing you think they do. I'd have to put in, well, maybe I do that. Well, yeah, maybe I do that then. I'm messing this all up. I am not behaving with honor here. Okay, try again, right? Go get me all those flowers. All the pretty flowers. And we can make this work. Well, no, it doesn't work. All of this doesn't work. Okay. I need to go get caffeine or something. I am not thinking well right now. Because none of those ideas worked and I flailed back and forth like 3 times. I need these guys to be backed off by one, like right here. So this is not a good solution, what I'm doing. This is a pseudo solution. Yeah. We can do better. So right there, right there. Do I have any seeds on me? I don't know. Okay, so the actual plan for doing better is a little ugly. How about that? And we'll come down like this. And then just slam ourselves right in, right? There's no need to be fancy about this. There you go. And there you go. Better? I don't think so. Different? Oh yeah. So, are you actually going? No. Now you're going. Good. So that's putting the seeds on the belt right there, where it is needed. And then some will come in right here, and we have some stack seeds coming in as well. So, better, maybe? I could just red belt this entire thing, starting from like right here all the way down, maybe even all the way up to here. I don't know. Starting from right here definitely, and like all the feeds perhaps. Maybe I just do that, so I don't think about this anymore. Even if it will haunt my dreams forever. Okay, this way. Wait, shouldn't you be turning that red? Yes. And the seeds are semi-stacked, and the biomass is very stacked. So, that's good. All I have to do is follow this around. I really should have learned where or if a upgrade in place tool exists. Like I'm thinking like the deconstruction planner, only it's a upgrade planner. Not that I really want to do that here, because it would really stress the bots. I don't have enough on me to really make this real in enough time, you know? So we're definitely putting more seeds on the belt now, because that seed supply used to be all backed up, and it is not anymore. I don't think this needs, oh, it doesn't need red belt, and more to the point, I'm out of red belt, so that's good. So let's stand back and look at this thing for a minute. So how is our machine going now? Well, this is good, seeing this backed up. Having this completely saturated might be what I was going for. Maybe? How are we doing on the supply side? So we are not contributing any seeds to the cause. Now, ultimately this is going to have to give, right? Because we're taking those seeds and we're making them into flowers, which heavily implies that we're going to have more seeds soon, right? Unless these guys need to be boosted to level 2. Like the flowers have to back up before the seeds start coming out, which is usually the opposite of how things go. I am not sure. So we're just probably gonna let this go for a little bit. Here, let's take a look at some graphs. Dow froth. It's a fluid. Alright, so why was it off entirely for a while? Well, anyway, we were at 1.5, 1.6, and now we're at like 6K a minute. That's an improvement. So I guess we look at lesions. It doesn't look like we really have done much here. So it looks like we're going to continue to suffer. We may simply need more Relesias. Well, I have Mach 2 Relesia plantations I can deploy. Oh, look, the seeds are coming in again. Mark II. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. It was Mark II. I got rid of these seeds. Trits like seeds, right? Let's go feed the trits. And then we head to the North Factory for more fun and games. There you go. Enjoy, Trits. Yeah, you want to see something which we should have all logically known was coming, but is still kind of funny? Oh, this is going to back up soon and just going to be completely stopped up on shells. And I asked myself, do I really care? And the answer is no. I do not really care. Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but I do know we have a lot more Dow froth. Which means we're now pinged back to... Looks like these guys are now the bottleneck. We've got 3 going. 3 going. Someone's coming to go get more lead acetate. Are you going to make it? Probably not, honestly. Yeah, probably not. That's going to be a bottleneck too. Why is everything a bottleneck nowadays? We have no zinc. Why we got no zinc? What's wrong with the zinc? I never even think about zinc. No, we got zinc. What's the problem here? Is it just being collected in a box? Box zinc? Yes. Oh. And this is going to be a while, isn't it? I guess we just suffer, I suppose? Because there's no bottlenecks here. Everything's going full speed for what it is. Suffering? We now do suffering until this fills up, which, to be honest, won't be that long. Alright, stop looking at it. It doesn't matter. What does matter is getting some more vessel to ground. Does matter is getting a few more caravans. And then we head north. And we continue our conquest. We have to go do glass today. Proper glass. Which will be very nice. Looking forward to it. I've been talking about doing proper glass up north for probably weeks now. But now is the time. I also got to put these buildings away because I don't need them anymore. I should throw them in the buffer chest. So are we done here? Is this it? Alright, didn't hear any objections, so yes, this is it. This factory is still doing very poorly. I don't care. I've got other... Oh, I need grenades. I'm going to pretend I have enough. I kind of look like I have enough here, right? 126. I don't have to clear that much space. It's just going to be 6 blocks. So it should be okay-ish, right? Trash can. In there, in there. Anything else that I have is trash. Oh, you're all trash. You're trash. That's trash. That's trash. Should have got more repair packs. Ah, that's trash. EVA is not trash. Alright, so... Go play at daycare for right now, kids. Probably gonna need a lot more of you, honestly. In the yellow bin, put the buildings I don't love, right? And they get taken away. Hey, just like that. Nice. So what don't I love? Like, you can go get, just go grab more. I don't need compressors very often. I need these things a lot. Like, maybe not a soil extractor. Definitely not sand extractors. Everything else is pretty common. Oh, I should get rid of the heat pipe. It's just not necessary. Putting it in trash is probably wrong. Putting it in here is probably right. So I feel organized. This is pretty good. Oh, there's more trash right there. Get rid of that. As the bots just pour power into my person. Give me more power. More. pleasant. I need to go get more bots up here. It would feel better with still more bots, right? Alright, it's time to go be destructive. I think that's the technical term for what's about to happen here. We need to clear 6 blocks of land. From here to here, where we will do glass making, all the way down to like right here. Okay, Mr. Ore Patch. No longer necessary. Alright, so let's start blowing stuff up, right? Trees, clearing land. And then what is this? What is this row I'm in right now? Ah, zinc. How prophetic. And once again, we think of zinc. Still, we're a long way off from getting tier 3 processing up and going. I feel like it's tier 4 for iron. His iron has the tier we're at right now, where we just smelt processed iron. Should probably not go too far, given I don't know if I have enough grenades. It's so hard to stop. I just see the trees and I get so angry. Like, I know that they're just in the way on purpose. Like someone slow at a red light when the light turns green. You know what I mean. It's like it's a green arrow. It's a green arrow across a busy street, and they're just sitting there, not doing anything. You know that there's exactly enough room for 3 cars. 3. Only 3 people can make it through, and this person up front is on their cell phone dallying, and it's going to be 5 full minutes before the light turns again. That's the sort of just blinding rage I feel whenever I see these trees. But luckily I have a solution. You know, when God gives you overwhelming rage that you can't control or even suppress even a tiny bit, He also gives you grenades. And with those, you can express yourself properly. Almost as if the divine wants the trees to be blown up. I think that's pretty probable, honestly. Why else would they be here? Why else would they be immobile? Why else would they be so flammable? Makes sense, don't you think? I didn't really study religion formally, as you might understand. Might intuit from some of these things I say. But I like to think I live a profoundly spiritual life in the Church of High Explosives. What else? Are we almost done? I think we probably are almost done, which is good because I'm almost out of grenades. I went a little sloppy earlier, in addition to grenading myself, which is a traditional hermetic and aesthetic practice, which should not be frowned upon in the modern age, even though it is. It helps focus the mind when you grenade yourself. Alright, so now I need to go get concrete while that's on my mind. And then we will lay down 6 blocks. And then I will... Oh, the stone goes away. Oh, this is so nice. I like how this works. Looks like we need bricks. Then we will do complex glass making. Now that we have all the proper pieces. Oh, we have to do another thing. Here, hold on. Hold on a second. This isn't a full audit. It's just I'm stopping in to do one thing, which I checked on. Where is my Bodos maker? Bodos maker right here. And what do you need? You need a breeder reactor. And this is such an extravagant request that I just did not even put down the box. But now, something is different. As you look over here, we're actually making a few of the things. Second now, bot's gonna get here. Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Bot? There he is, right there. He's on his way. He's gonna make it. Chuffing as hard as he can through the sky. Chuff, 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 chuff. Alright, he's here. Alright, breeder reactor. They gotta recharge. Alright, maybe this was a little far for them. Alright, in you go. Boing, boing. Hey, look, bodos. Hey, look, better bobodos. Good. Good, good, good. It takes fuel cells? I did not know that. I did not know it actually eats fuel cells in addition to requiring a breeder reactor. I mean, it makes sense. I can't say the logic is bad. I can just say it's really kind of expensive to run those things, isn't it? Hopefully the draw is very low. Anyway, bot's off. And it's now time to... Oh wow, the world is big when you're not on energy drink. Alright, right here. That's even running on refined concrete. Wow. Alright, set this up. Bam. 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 No, that was wrong. Mouse slip. Right there. Okay, good. Now we have to energy drink, right? We have to. We're doing it the new way. The way I did not think of. Let me stress that. I did not think of this. Some kind viewers suggested it all at once, basically. Which I enthusiastically thank them for. I am always happy when people can help me be a little less stupid. Though, a lot of times, the stupidity is kind of on purpose. Yeah, this way now. Like playing Factorio with hard mode on. Playing Factorio with hard mode on with biters on. It's like, yeah, there was definitely some sort of brain malfunction happening with that. Good news is, this is moderately faster now. Except now I'm slowing down. Oh, it's roaring off. Hulk rage gone. This is just not good enough. Up, up. Okay. What was that? Another spy. Cloaked. It was using its cloaking technology. That's... Something has to be done about those things. Alright, so... Now we do the rest before the energy drink wears off, right? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow. That was not good. We have to pick this up later. I'm not doing this by hand. Okay. A little enthusiastic there, I have to admit. That could have been done a little bit better. But we're not talking about that anymore. We're not even thinking about that. We're just going to finish this job. Then we have to clean up. We probably should check and see if the bots are fueled. Ah, they are, reasonably. Hopefully this gets me through today. I hope I have enough time to set down the entire level 3 butts on glass processing chain. Guys, you really should have waited. It's coming right here. My legs don't need to be charged, while you guys do. Okay. And it was like it never happened. Meanwhile, we have to pick up these paths. Right here. Wood. Right here. Right here. There, and right there. Absolutely beautiful. This doesn't need to be picked up, but while I'm in the mood, we do it, right? We're probably burning way too much energy by running like that. Energy on the bots, I mean. Alright, so we have... I wonder if I'm going to need more. Let's think of what we're doing here. So we're going to put in a proper quartz in right here. So we're just going to copy and paste that. Oh, do we have any more windmills down south? Oh, and I also have to fix this. I need a new Megadar. This little guy. That clever guy right there. How's windmill supply? We have some. We have 21. Alright, so we'll go fix that. And then, so we copy this essentially and put this right here. And then we have to work out how many crushers we need because it's not an intensive process down south. But like it looks to be the proper ratio. This takes 5 and makes 1 in 1 second. And this takes 5 and makes 5 in 1 second. So you don't need these many. This was... It's like it's 5 to 1 here. Yeah, this produces down to 1 every 1 second. And this does 5 every 1 second. So this doesn't need to be like this. And everything else is really compact. So if I want to do this truly properly, I guess what I would do is I would just kind of copy this plan right here and just paste it down. Or just copy from next door, right? And paste this here, and this is fine for right now. And then in the next box, the goal is probably to get all the way to molten glass. And then we do... we are going to need another box. I am going to need more grenades. We're going to need this taken out right here. Alright, we'll go handle that now then, right? And try to go get another Megadar. Try to go get more grenades. And then, so this is what's going to happen. It's going to be crush in this square. And then right now we're going to do process from crush to molten glass. And then we're going to skip. This is going to be left open for technological improvement. And then right here we're going to do casting. Do I only put in one more block? Do I put in all of these? I'm only going to put in one more block. Alright, we need grenades, we need windmills, we need a Megadar. And then we'll come back and we will finish shaping the land. And then start copying and pasting. It honestly shouldn't take that long, right? Because I'm going to be copying and pasting so much. At least the first half. So we'll see. Hopefully this gets easier. Hopefully I'm making a good design that I can just use over and over and over again. I need a Megadar. Right here. That's what I need. Now I need grenades. Those happy little eggs. Left by the grenade fairy for us. This looks to be going well. I'm not going to comment on that. I should look at oxide and see if we have a bump in oxide production and releases. Even though I'm not really sure that's going to happen. Just look at this. Here, turn you off. If by chance the vat brains come here, we just... I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is failing. But it apparently is. It's like everything else seems to be going well. Like I usually have a little story I can tell myself as to why something is broken. I do not know why this is broken. And I just don't feel like inquiring, you know? Like, look, we're making tech. Why aren't you making tech? No flavonoids? For real? No, it's on its way. Yeah, that was the Adol's thing. And you're still going great, right? Alright, so logistics no longer the issue. Oh, and there's no one wait. There's... Oh, it's almost full up, and there's... Okay. Oh, wait, that guy isn't even coming for it. That guy is, though. Totally. There's one in the bees, and there's one right here, so there's two. Alright, that's why. I wonder if we're doing better or worse. I can't tell. Alright, let's check, though. Because we have graphs. So, Dow froth. Alright, so there is actual consumption. We were right here. That is actual consumption now. And if we go and we look at oxide, Timmy oxide, it's kind of no different than it was before, right? It was a gate that led immediately to another gate. I wonder why it's falling off. That's going to be something to look at. Why are you falling off? Why? Explain yourselves. Still going with 4 right here. So the next step really is to roll up with a whole bunch of ball mills. Just Mach 2 ball mills. Do I have any on me? I got 2. That's not enough. Okay, we'll just put that in the back of our head. Because we just constantly got to buff oxide. Oh, I didn't look at the other thing. Ralesia. Ralesias. And really doesn't look like we had any impact whatsoever here. I mean, maybe these peaks are a little more dense. I mean, they are more dense. But this is just going to be like absolute microscopic. Just very, very tiny buff. I don't know. I probably just need to put in more Ralesias, full stop. That's the only real solution. Alright, back out. We're going to continue doing that thing I said I was going to do. As I get trapped along the coast, it's never good to be along the coast. Cliff City. Oh, I should have gotten more cliff explosives. But here I go again. Complete inability to think ahead. Caught in ambush. Teutonberg Forest, all again. Teutonborg, excuse me. Alright, there. Get rid of that, please. Oh, you also need a pole. Alright, are we good now? Thank you. Don't worry, though. I have taken note of this activity. It has entered into my decision cycles. The plans are being made as we speak. Alright, so. Bots off. How much of you are real? You are 100% real. And you are 100% real. This is a problem for which we don't have a good solution. I guess we just have to live with it down here, you know? I mean, it's a gasoline line, so that's usually a cause for celebration. But it's foreign gasoline in a strange mixture. It probably has lead additives. It's like 80% ethanol at this point. It's gasoline of a low people. Don't let them say that. I love the Southerners. Yeah, they're great people. Their food's wonderful. They're always so welcoming. I just don't want their gas in my country. Just not in my factory, please. We must be completely autonomous. And thanks to our glorious refining capabilities given to us by the great leader and the strength of the nation, we no longer have to depend on the cursed, inferior southern gasoline. We're definitely gonna have to move this though. We can't have a T-junction in the middle of a city block. This is a problem for not right now. Energy drink, please. Now we do one more. That's right, just one more. There. And I caused myself some problems. So this only kinda makes it foolproof. Only kinda makes it easier if I'm not constantly screwing things up. Unfortunately, it is not the world we live in. Okay, so right there. This way. This way. Fix your mistake. Fix your terrible screw up so that no one will ever see. Alright, so we're going to deal with the pipes, I guess now. You know? Because why not? And we're going to deal with them by just moving them down one. We're probably going to need this block too at some point, but we're in logistics space now. So it should be okay, right? This is going to be alright, right? Everything's going to be okay. We'll all get to go home again. Use logistics space. And the wall is just going to move on anyway, you know? I should probably endeavor to link up with the southern portions of the wall at the north part of the south base. Does that make any sense? Okay. So, what we are now looking at is a whole bunch of copy and pasting. So like I said, we need to take this entire structure right here, actually both these structures. We're just going to take both of these blocks. We're going to move them over right here. And it even aligns pretty well. Right? That looks right. And then the waste quartz ore will come down. This is... Do you need an... No, I don't think this line actually gets used. So let's take this out. I think that's just voiding coal dust or something. And unfortunately, this might not be what we need. Wait, are the... Actually, yeah, I shouldn't do this. I should copy exactly from what I'm going to be doing, right? And this is how we're doing it here. Come over, then try to hook this up. That looks pretty right to me, right? Only I like the left-handed power rail, the left side power rail. All right, so here we are. Is this what we want? So you right here should not be doing that. You should be making quartz. And I suppose there's going to be... I should take away this second tier, I think. because I don't think it's necessary. Like this right here should not really exist right now. This is a maybe later kind of thing, right? I'm just going to reserve all this for level 1 processing, being crushing. And I'm all but certain I will have the material to do this. Alright, go forth, boys. And stop. Because I put this in the wrong block. Yes, I did do that, didn't I? Yes. How wonderful. So here, you go right here, right? And we just slot it in right here. So can I deconstruct the deconstruct right there? And then deconstruct here. We'll leave here. We'll deconstruct the deconstruct here. And then everything else, right? Okay. Button. Okay, good. Never happened, I tell you. Never happened. Was a complete illusion. It was a fiction, honestly. The world is controlled by an evil spirit that will attempt to lie to you. And this was just one of his lies. You did not see any of that. It was not real. No, it was not real. Alright, good. We're going to be here for a while. Well, no, not that long of a while. Just a little while. And just enough to just absolutely murder the battery life. Oh, and I don't have enough, jaw crushers. Probably don't have any jaw crushers on me, do I? Well, we'll fix that. We need, what, 12 of them? No problem, friends. Oh, we're almost out of belt anyway. Here, don't make them fly at you. Just try to help. Just, I'm here to help. There. This is a good part 1, and as I go in, it'll be a good time to also figure out what sort of pieces I need to do this. I suppose I could just go look. It'll be a lot easier than looking things up. I'll need like hydrocyclones, I believe. It's scrubbers of some sort. Pieces of this kind, parts of the other. So, who wants to give me jaw crushers? In quantity, lots. Thank you. Then we obviously need ball mills. So that'll go right there. And I remember some other stuff. Let's go look. Basically just rebuilding this. So you are needed in 5-to-1 ratio, which is astonishing to me. How can you... Oh, because you can't void. That's why. We have to have a powdered quartz out, it looks like. Let's look at that. Here, let's make a note. Powdered quartz. It's used somewhere. Then you're making slaked lime. That will be brought in. Then we need... What are you? Hydrocyclone. And then scrubber. And then centrifugal pan. Times 2. Hydrocyclone. Just a scrubber, not a wet scrubber. And then Centra pan times 2. And that gets us all the way down to Glassworks, which is where all the fun stuff happens. We're not going to be using the hot air recipe to begin with, for reasons I think are obvious. We have a lot of input here. I should probably use flying caravans for a lot of these. I'm going to have to think about how I want to handle that, right? What's in the casting area, so it's okay. There's nothing huge coming in here, just a load of sand. So you need... Actually, it does kind of look like you need a lot more if you want to build for the future. This 10 sand per... Alright, so we have our orders. Oh, wait, we have to look up powdered quartz. Powdered quartz is used in items. So it's used in green sick. I could make this on site, right? Just bring in the quartz and then powder, but it puts off stuff, so no, I should siphon it off, and it should be a something in supply. Should be in supply, probably right on top of this. Yeah, I'll put in a twosie for that, even though it doesn't deserve it at all, just to have it cognitively close. This is again me causing myself problems, right? No, it's in a... Yeah, it's already in a line that's kind of wasted. Alright, we'll put it right there. It'll be fine. Alright, whatever. Alright, so hydrocycle. That's right there. The spinning wheel. Scubba. Scrubber is... I don't even know what you look like. Let's take a look. Scrubber. It's this thing, and you're in raw ores. So that's here, right? Scrubber. Oh, I love how I just have everything I need just ready to go. Centrifugal pan is a thing that looks like a circle-looking thing. Does that make sense to anyone here? That's jig concentrator. There we go. Centripan. We might need more of those. Might not. And then glassworks. Which is right there. And we will not need more of that, I think. Alright, so good. We have supplies. What are you guys doing? Missing construction robots. Ooh. I have to take care of that probably tomorrow. We're not dealing with that now. We've got factory to build, you know? Alright, so quartz go into place. And just to review, like we do, is just like iron ore in that it takes in raw quartz and it puts out a product, and it puts out stone. And then stone goes up. And we probably should have done this, I guess. And are you stone line right here? I believe you are. Comes right across. It's going across. Yeah, it's stone line. Alright, so in you go, friends. On your merry way. Great. Alright, so this will take care of this, and this is going to be the entire thing right here. Like, maybe I can leave the last row for... Here, let's talk. Let's just start laying things out. I might use the last row here for just ball mills, because it's 5-to-1 on these, and they're smaller. Yeah, look at this. And that's even with being generous vias every other one. One row should be enough, maybe. So this can take care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 40 crushers. And up here, I think we can have 48 in total. So, like maybe with some extra special stimming, that will take care of everything, even the worst case scenario. But anyway, we're just going to leave that right there. So you, my friend, we're just going to pretend like this is how it goes. You make powdered quartz, and it has to be siphoned out at some point. Then powdered quartz and gravel. And powdered quartz then goes into a hydrocyclone, which is like one of these. And you make quartz pulp stage 1. You need water. Oh, I should have gotten more. I should have gotten some pumps. You use lots of water is the thing. It's 3-to-1 on pumps to cyclones. But good, just have this out. And we go into a scrubber. Right here. And you do number 2, and you need sand and even more water. Okay, I need a bunch of pumps. Not sure where I'm gonna put them. Probably over here, maybe. I don't know, up somewhere. We'll find something. All right, so you make 2, and then after that, it's centripan, centripan, and it's like this, right? This is where I'm starting to wonder if I need more, just more. Like, do I need these to be in? Is 5 enough for these? Forever? Forever and ever? Let's go take a look and try to figure out if that is true or not. So we discovered the proper ratio here. And then this doesn't exist. And this guy apparently is enough for everything and scrubbers. Now you guys just stopped up. It's so hard to see. Just try to think about rates. So it's 5 to 1 second. Again, it's 5 to 1 here. It's 5 into one of these, and then 5 of those into one of these. Right? No. Okay, it's 1 to 1. So it's 1 to 1 with hydrocyclones as it is to this. It eats 5 a second, it mates 5 a second. Let's just look at that. So now this eats, and this is 1 to 1 again. So we need exactly as many hydrocyclones as we have of crushed quartz, of ball mills to hydrocyclones to scrubbers. It has to be 1 to 1. And then down here, this makes 25 a second. And you only eat 16 a second. So we need more. So if we have 1 row of all of these, we need 2 rows of these. And then this makes 16, and then the same thing right here. Okay, that's unfortunate spatially. So let's do a count. So as we said before, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's going to be 6 by 6. So it's going to be 36 in one of these. And so we're going to have 36 here, of course. So 36, this will be just fine. 8 of them at 5 per. This can eat stuff. This can eat products from 40, and that's right that we got right here. So what we need to do is probably move. We have to align them up so it falls properly. Yeah, this should be redesigned a little bit, right? Well, no. It'll come over like right here maybe, and then down. All right, that's fine. Just don't think about it, right? So I'm pretty confident I can get this in like this. And then we have liquid processing, which has very little overhead. Like, I'm confident that I can get something like this going. I don't know that I can get 4 rows of this shoved in. It would be real tight, I feel. Like, even in optimistic conditions like this. So maybe I better just give myself space, right? And move these guys down one. So, alright, I suppose. Plans change. We have ore munching and then processing up to this point. So this one, this one, this one, and this one lives here, and then this stack comes down here. I wanted to leave this blank, but let's look ahead. Quartz Processing. Stage 4. It's only one more step, and it needs a flotation cell. And then it needs a glassworks upgrade. So maybe we're going to be rebuilding this anyway. And then on top of that, we have just one more step. So I'm going to gamble, just gambling here. And if I put, here, get rid of all you. Cut these guys out, and I put them right here. That I will be able to fit that and the next 2 steps in here and still not have to move any of the glassworks. Do I believe in this? I am not sure in the slightest, but I do know that we're going to have a lot of room up here as a consequence. You have to do this, and then you're doing that too. And then you're going to go a line down here somehow. Just use the space, right? And then you have to do this. Alright, so a lot has to happen to make this work. Kind of hope I can have enough time to do this. But we have space now. Let's move you guys down there for the moment. And let's concentrate on the job in front of us. Think maybe that this packing is probably wrong. Right? Because we have to get material in and then material out. So we probably aren't going to be able to do exactly this. We have the crushed quartz coming down. We have to siphon some off, fortunately. Because of crushed quartz is a commodity. I really wish I could put this right here. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter, right? Suppose it doesn't matter. Alright, so here is our crushed quartz caravan. Yeah, I guess. Not super thrilled with that. And we'll come down, we have crushed quartz, that's where we make it primarily. And we come over, we're going to have to leap that, but that's not going to be a problem. Alright, so you need the crushed quartz in, it can come in on the back, and you put out 2 things. So yes, I suppose we can do this, right? And so what is our ratios? And just do a snake belt here? I don't even think we need a snake belt for the gravel. It takes 1 second though. Ooh. And it goes at double speed. Yeah, snake belt. Problem is snake belts are hard to do with buildings of this size. So we're going like this. That's already going the wrong way, so we'll work on that. Here, go the other way. So we're doing this, right? And so right here, gravel, right here, powdered quartz. Powdered. And right here is gravel. And we'll come over to give our neighbor a kiss. We just do this, right? And there's just nothing wrong with this. And it even leaves vias. It's a very simple snake belt right here. Okay. And then we have logistics in, it looks like. Then we have to come right here Then over. Okay, logistics out. You got me. I used the wrong word. And then right there, and these guys aren't going to be used for many a long day. They're just going to hang out there, hang out there, hang out there. And we're good, right? The only thing that could be wrong is if we're not vertically aligned, which we aren't. Fantastic work, right? Oh, we are vertically. Oh, that was pure luck right there. Okay, no, that was pure skill. That was divine providence right there. Uh, that was... Okay. Gotta get moving on this, right? So we're having two outs here. One of which is going to be a very long gravel out. So we're going to just put right here, right? Right there, right there, and then right there. That looks pretty nice. That is gravel out. I'm going to have to go get more belt. I really should, once again, get under the umbrella of the logistic bots so they can just refuel me. But I am so lazy. So incredibly lazy. Alright, so that'll get rid of the gravel. Not immediately, but soon. And then what we have here is you take over this line. Come down. And you should immediately curl back over, right? Just immediately. This leaves a little gap. We need a caravan outpost here, right? For powdered quartz. Strongly question whether or not I'm going to get all this set up today. Kind of feeling like it's going to take a part 2. God. Alright, don't bother then. Okay, power rail. We all need power rail. And this doesn't look like there's enough input here. Actually, we have control over this, right? There we go. And you all know what's coming. That's right. Stack inserter. That will probably be okay, right? I believe. Alright, next step. Here we have made our powdered quartz. What we need right now is to bring up the hydrocyclone. Maybe it's going to be even more compact than I suspected. Alright, we got problems now. And that I'm going to have to go... Well, wait, this is too close. Like so. You need your powdered quartz in, I need to go get some pumps. So, we're just going to leave it like this for right now. Why? Arbitrary. That's why. And you... Will this work? Yes, it will work. Nice. Okay, good. Have any water pumps somewhere? Like, with this packing... Okay, with me packing things in like this, is there a good place anywhere for them? They need to be in one-to-one correspondence, and they're already bigger. So we're kind of getting ourselves into trouble here. Not you, of course. You're mostly just sitting there laughing. I'm getting myself into trouble because the ratios will be slightly off at max throughput, and there won't be anything I can do about it. So what I need is now. Is this really just going to be 100 bots just flowing? How much am I going to get? I've got 200 on me now. So that was only like 100. Boom. Boom. Where are my pump jacks? Pump jacks are made somewhere around here, right? Right there. I only have 2. Oh, hopefully that's going to be enough. Alright. I gotta get back where this energy drink wears off. So, down here, we need water in. We don't... guess we could use this as logistic space, kinda. And by logistic, I mean this is where I put the pump jack space. Leave 1, 2, so I can leap in any way I wish. Yeah, this is awkward. But awkward also works. Like, you would use a different word if it didn't work. Like, this is a failure. This is an enormous disaster. Awkward, however, implies that it actually is working in some form. Alright, the quartz comes in. We get 2 things out. So, actually, can we do this? It doesn't do anything. So, okay, next up, scrubbers. 1, 2, 3, right? Need water in. You need that in. So it looks like we need 3 would do it, right? Because we need to copy you right here. If we do this, and then the sludge will get out, and we do this, and the water will get in. Need another pump. Need that not to be there. 1, 2. Water, and power. And then plug you in. And this should be enough for everything, right? Should. One of the more dangerous words in the English language. Okay, good. So we have water in, and you just gotta tap in right there. So there is that and that. And water in, water in, water in. So what we need here is just a rail to combine all these guys. And then, oh, it's so hard to see. Can I just do this to complete the hell of pipes? There we go. It's all hooked up. Good. Alright, this stage, done. We're kind of saved some space here, didn't we? I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Because we still can't do this. So, we've kind of saved the space for nothing. We've done it all for nothing. Alright, so it's like right there. Fine. You guys have to all do the same thing. You need slaked lime in and prepared quartz. And this is prepared... wait. No. Pulp 2. So, suppose we have to do this, right? And then... they're all white droplets. Why? Why? Then V. Okay, good. V, like that. Okay. Is this a good idea? So we'll have prepared quartz 2 coming down the center, right? So it's going to be like this. Just trap myself. Real nice. And then you come up like this, and you come over. Like so. And then we'll have to do big V here. Let's make it really work. That's prepared quartz 2 right there. Then you come down like so. And then you get a rail right here. And this is all the same. It's always just the same. Was that P out right there? Are we just doing this in the... No, P is out on the side. P. It's not a 1, it's not a 2, it's a P. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Hook right there. Then up. Right up. There. Beautiful S. There. Yeah, we're going to get this done today. No problem. Kind of blazing through it, actually. Down. Alright, so. Right to here then, and then we're going to start working on logistics of other sorts, right? So, this obviously is just a simple rail right here. Just leave ourselves space. No, we're not using this to its utmost efficiency. Don't care. So the 2 has to come in from right here, I believe. This is P. This is P, it's not a 2. 2 and P are two different things. Just repeat that to yourself. So 2 comes in right there. Right there. And this is what we do. Like so. Alright, so the 2 comes in, the slaked lime we'll deal with in a second. Don't worry about it. And then it puts out P. And P comes down here. Beautiful, right? In its own very special way. You're hooked up, you're hooked up, you're hooked up. We've got space. I'm just not going to be using that right now, right? It's not. Okay, we can do this better. I'm not saying we're going to do it good. I'm saying we're going to do it better. Because that is entirely valid. I still don't think we can squeeze it in. Like, just maybe? Just maybe. No. We need like 2 more. We need 3 more lines, 4 more lines. And that just ain't happening, is it? Like, we can get 1 line right here. We can steal another line by going away from stack inserters. And maybe we can go 1 more. So if I really wanted to force it, I probably could make this happen. But the thing of it is, I really don't want to force it. I am here. Let's pick. Yeah, let's pick all these guys up. Let's copy this. Let's copy this part of it. Put it. Looks like we're 3 down. That's our line. Right there. And then this space is reserved for whatever tech comes in the future. No, wait, we can't do this. It's going to be a little different because we have a solid out. So, yeah, there's no point of trying to smash that up here. It's just never ever going to go. Do I believe in this? Yeah, I believe in this. So, if we have a solid out, best way to do that is probably right here, right? Can't imagine we're going to need to stack insert this stuff. He says, with an entirely unwarranted self-assurance. This is our line for product right here, which I just instinctively found because of raw, unadulterated skill. Okay. This is how it goes. Now we need P in and creosote in. And we get tailings out, so there's our tailings line. Creosote will... Was this not connected up here? No, it's not. Huh, that's an oversight. There we go. It's kind of a weird job right here. That's alright. No, wait, I just connected the slaked lime. Actually, this is all wrong, because I've just plugged slaked lime into that, but if I do this, it's all better, right? Now slaked lime is right here in the center, which doesn't help. And 2, it's 2, it's 2 is plugged into the 2. Alright, so what we need then is to connect this up right here. Are you? No, it just looks like it. And get slaked lime in. Don't worry about it, there's a plan for that. Okay, so now hooked together. Maybe. Maybe hooked together. So here we return to the land of solids. Just examining what the hell I've done here. Tailings are hooked together. That's good. Creosote is not hooked together. That is less good. Right there. Should probably all be moved down one. Probably certainly should. Should be right there. And now, just kind of look at it. Try to figure out where the problem is going to be, right? So, aren't you hooked? The problem for right now is I don't have enough pipe. So, creosote comes in. Great. And then, this is prepared quartz, which can just leap straight north. Into just right there, right? That's number 2. That's not what we want. We want in right here, which we can't do. Oh, maybe I've caused myself a little problem, because I need to do one of these right here, but I can't because that's blocking. So I'm just going to have to be a little off-center and just pretend no one ever sees this, right? No one looks at the... Well, I can also move it all down by 1, which is much more elegant, right? Much, 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 much more elegant. Okay. Alright. I sort of kind of believe in this now. Okay, down you come, down you come. And then it jumps straight into the middle where the P gets in. Alright, and then we become a sugar cube. Nice. And then sugar cube... Oh, don't we go into don't we need an oxygen furnace? That's in the next area, right? Sugar cubes, no, it is handled directly in a glass factory. So we handle this in the next block. We just skip to the next block and then the glass works going right there. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Plug you in, boss. Right there. Now we have to start worrying about all this stuff. We're going to take a pause. And then... I'll see if I actually have left this line open. It's time to bring the biofluid network into play. Is that hooked up right? No, it is not hooked. Doing that right there. So now you just leap down. Alright, so what do we need? Well, we needed to have done this in a better way. We needed the biofluid to be coming in right here, like on the power line. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to move it. And we have to get in slaked lime first, and that's right here. So this is where we will do this. So as per our custom, we do this, and that, followed by this, and requester. And you are requesting slaked lime. So slaked right there. Quantity 20,000, please. Bop, bop. And you just kind of plug in. Beautiful. And that gets the slaked lime in. Or at least it will once this is appropriately hooked up. Which you'll have to give me a moment for. Not you. Not you. I have to do something like this, huh? Doesn't look all that great, but it's actually just fine. Alright, so you are now hooked up. No, you are not hooked up. Where is the problem? Alright, so, hooked up. Oh, problem is actually right there. Here I was thinking it was going to be something more. There. Are we better now? Yes. You are requesting slaked lime. Good. Alright, next. We are obviously going to keep doing this for as long as we have to. That's 2. Then more requester chests, please. You are requesting creosote. Creosote, right there. In quantity, whole lot. Bang to bang. That's right, that's right. Tank goes in. Pipe goes over. We have creosote in the system now. I don't think we have any more fluids we have to worry about. Let's make sure that everything is okay at this point. We're skimming the quartz. We're skimming the powdered quartz. You make gravel. Gravel needs to get out. That's coming soon. You make muddy sludge. Which needs to get out now. Kind of not helping ourselves with how we've done this, right? As is tradition. There. Right there. And you just have to keep coming north, right? You make it? Right, so up here we have some sort of muddy sludge rail. Not sure where it's going to be. But a lot of these processes create muddy sludge, so it belongs up there on that rail. So great, you produced... Oh no. Oh no, friends. I did not account for that. Well, luckily we have enough room here. I guess I do this. It's going to be a little ugly, isn't it? Alright, so you go kind of like... Here, just move him down a little more. This guy right here, you get moved down a lot. Right there. And you're still hooked up. We're going to need a caravans area right here. Right there. We're going to need this guy right here. Move down to here, and that has to be moved. Alright, that's fine. wonder if that disrupted all the Gorbachevs. And they're really, really angry with me as a consequence. Alright, so slaked lime still coming, maybe. It's hard to say. Here, do I see any green dots? There's some. These are slaked lime Gorbachevs, but I have just moved the chest. Will you be okay with that? You gonna be alright? I mean, look at these little guys. Look at them come over. They've got the, isn't that like the tardigrade mouth right there? Alright, you're coming over. You're going to actually compensate for this. You made it to here, and now you're coming this way. Where are you going? Oh, you're going back. Because you're... Yeah, they're going back because I moved their thing. Now we should have a couple more coming over, right? There's you. No, it's not our guy. You should be creosote. Yes. Okay. Are you the slaked lime? Yeah. Alright, good. I love this. This is great. We made a guano delivery, and we're out of Gorbachevs here. It means we have to put down another Pyanoport, which means I have to actually set up proper logistics for this at some point. Oh, we are actually having a Gorbachev worker shortage. And it's going to get a lot worse. I might have to completely rework this block just to be biofluid creature central. But anyway, that is not what's on my mind right now. Okay, so this is kind of working-ish. We have to go do this thing. Oh, you need stuff in and stuff out. I absolutely neglected my duties when setting this up. You actually need a large amount of sand. So how to do this? Does need a large amount of sand in. And it has to be in one-to-one correspondence with that, which is already a little off of the one-to-one correspondence. What actually needs to happen is an aerial outpost. But I don't want to put it right here. And I kind of failed because there isn't enough room to do this right here. Like maybe I could squeeze it in. Here, let's find out. Put you right there. Pick these things up. We have to get the... Okay, this is starting to become a little bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Put this... Oh. Oh dear, there are no good places to put this. It's a puzzle where I am not performing very well. Alright, so first off, this has to be a snake belt again. And the part that's out is going to be like this. Okay, right? Snake belt. You come this way. And then like so, right? This is not put together well. I'm not happy with how I'm having to do this. I need to rethink this. Like soon. This should have been further over, I think. This entire thing should be like 2 squares further over. I will illustrate the difficulty presently. It's probably fine, right? Alright, so you are spitting out iron oxide. Use filters, iron oxide. Where is that going? I don't even think we have a bin for this yet. And you have to get sand in. So it has to be like so. Well, Looks like snake belt isn't on the menu today. That's fine. There's your sand in. Really kind of messed this up. But it's okay. It's still good. Now, we have to kind of pick this up. I don't wanna. That's placed correctly, unfortunately. So I want to put in an aerial. I want an aerial outpost to be right here. However, it is inconvenient to do so. Like I could probably just manage to make it work by being a little cheeky with the piping. It's like this, you know, and just squeeze it in exactly. But I'm not happy with this. Like this should not intrude onto this space. You see that? So what we've learned here is this probably needs to be picked up. Ugly as that is, completely picked up and moved over by 2 more squares. And it's going to look off-center until it doesn't. It isn't anymore. And I have to try to remember to do that. 2 squares? Yeah, 2 squares. Because we just copy and paste that over here. Yep, has to be done. And then this has to be moved over by 2 squares too, but this is going away, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah. This is ugly as hell, but I accept its existence. Casually throwing down 6 megawatts and just inserter. Truly, I have arrived. Okay, so right here. Then you have to come over. Oh, and this doesn't allow me to leap here. Because while I can, it's just too far, you know? This is bad what I'm doing. This should be further up. I mean, it's going to be fine in this specific situation. But what I'm doing here is not to be condoned. Alright, it's a first attempt. It's a learning experience. You're supposed to just learn. And the thing is, the problem is it's going to work. And it's going to have the throughput I need. It's just going to be ugly. And, I mean, is that almost worse than not working? There are people who say as such. So, now we have to deal with the pipes, right? Because we disconnected the pipes. We got you your solid ingredient. That's fine. That's still fine. Now we need to hook in all of this down to here. So I guess we just do a solid rail, right? Because, oh, I can tell you why not. Because I'm out of pipe. Alright, let's go refit. The bots should be bringing me all these things I need all the time. But it is not how this is working out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I can really just refit myself faster. Raising the question of why I've even done any of this, right? We will try to be better in the future. For we cannot be good right now. It's just trash. Okay. Alright, let's try this again, right? And then we have to wire up all the other dinosaurs. I should be able to get this done today, but only just barely. Good, you're in place. And then you're doing fine. And you're doing not fine. You are doing fine. So I need a whale. Sand whale, where are you? Go and get food. Right here. Store food. Go get sand. Not pure sand, just sand. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to bring it right here, and I want you to slam it down. This is your life. Go and do it. All right. That brings in sand. That gets us through this step. Now we go to this step, and this is all right. This is disaster. Don't look at it. This is a disaster. Just, oh my God, so ugly. Comes down right here, and we have creosote in, so that's good. So we have everything we need here, and now we're at the end. All right, moving on. Down here, we have to keep this line, for it is our cursed inheritance of how this block is laid out. We will be fixing it elsewhere, but for here we are lost. Now it's time for glassworks, which means we have to bring in power. Which means we have to establish a power rail. So we need... I need things that are right in front of my face. Right here, requester. And I want you to bring me diesel in quantity ton. And I want you to bring to me gasoline. Where are you, gasoline? That golden liquid. Quantity a whole lot. You're not hooked up? I suppose that might have been a little bit of my fault. Alright. Still not hooked up. Why is? Now you gotta be hooked up, because this is hooked up, and we've got creosote here. How is that even... It doesn't make even a little bit of sense. So I guess I pick you up, put you back down. Oh. Maybe this is why. There we go. Maybe this is all messed up. Oh, I see what happened here. There we go. There, now you are requesting fuel. Next, we have to request small amounts of sodium carbonate. And that we'll put like right here. And now we need glassworks. We have a bunch of these, right? Where it looks like a flask. Yet I stare and I do not see it. Why? Oh, because it's right there and I'm just absolutely blind. And 2, 3. Oh, we have to put it lined up. Alright, so cut. Cut. Right there. Okay. So you will get power, and you want to make molten glass. We are a little too much. We really should be making the molten glass right here, but this is fine, I think. No. No, we should be doing this at the bottom right here. This is what changes. And this block should never change. So, okay. Let's piss off all the Gorbachevs. It's okay. They've been mad before. Alright, so right there. You have a fairly simple life, right? I am no longer super duper convinced what I'm doing is right. But I'm going to still do it. Alright, so you need pure sand, purified quartz, and sodium carbonate. So, okay, I'm very much not convinced anymore. Because I need to put down another aerial caravan. Right. No. Aerial outpost. Right here. And again, we see our problem. Yeah. Yeah. This place is just going to be all messed up. Just don't believe. Well, it's a learning experience. There's nothing else to say about it. You should be able to leap this comfortably. You still use that. However, this is bad. There's no other way to describe this but bad. Like, because the space should be reserved for higher tech stuff. That looks like enough. And we need sodium carbonate and pure sand. How to manage? Well, first off, I'm going to manage this by moving it down. And the gas and the fluid power will come from down there. And that's fine, right? Second off, yeah, I really need to adjust all of this. Yeah, all right, later. Don't think about it. Concentrate on what's in front of you. I want to get through this before the end of the episode. So I need to bring in two things. Pure sand and sodium carbonate. I don't want to use normal caravans for the pure sands, though a normal caravan is just fine for the sodium carbonate. So we'll move that to right here. Sodium carbonate will come in from right there, and then you really should come down. I had it right the first time, maybe. For a very flexible definition of right. I no longer believe in what I'm doing, but I'm also not going to start over. So what we're going to do is sodium carbonate will come out like so. Yes. And then we'll come down like so. Yes. We'll even follow this path. Yes. So both these things that we need. We just use normal inserters for this. Because it doesn't matter a lot. And I don't know if this is correctly aligned. I don't know anything about anything. Now I know that I don't know all on Christmas morning. I must stand on my head. Alright, so how long does this take? Quite a long time. And stimming this is going to be very difficult because of the nature of the beast, and I should really efficiency this all to hell. Just to not get into a habit of not spending liquid fuel. Now this is a bad place to put this now. Because I can't plug in neatly, and I'm on this rail. So if anything, it has to be further down. I don't know. I am absolutely winging it at this point. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to declare the rest of this box off limit, and then production is going to be down here. Like I'll do like float glass right here, but everything else will be happening further downstream. All right, so we'll deal with this. I have to go get enough to make some modules. It's a real shame because it doesn't look like I have anything involved. All right, we gotta go back in. We should be finishing up, but we're not. We're going back in. I'm gonna need like 10 efficiency modules. That seems right to me. So we want to go to this area right here. Pick up don't like seeing how this is running out. Like, okay. For all my tours around this base, I understand very little about what's making it work right now. Like, I don't know. Like, why would it not have enough utility boxes? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It should have all the ingredients it needs. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make me those. Oh, tech is going, but tech is not going. All right, don't look at it, don't care. Go get some cliff explosives, because I'm completely out. So as I head into the hell of pipes, of course I hit energy drink. Okay, right there. My inventory is having issues. We're going to get through this. We're going to make it. 100%. We will make it. You and me together. Okay, we're almost at the end of the episode, but I'm going to stick through this until I see this glass being made. We're going to watch this machine. We love watching the machine. So they came to deliver and then they couldn't, so just pieced out. I understand. I am also severely disappointed with what's going on here. So what we want is this row. So we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That actually works out okay. This is pure sand in. Right there. That will probably be just fine, right? As he lies to himself once more. Oh, is it time to lie to myself again? Oh, good. That is my favorite hour. One day, the channel will blow up, and I will be super famous. Yes, that's right. Super duper famous. Why we still have no power? Why do they all betray me in the end? There, right there, right there. Okay. How did I not hook this up right? Ah, that's how. Got it. Understood. Makes sense. So you think these guys are coming? Think my power chavs are coming? Wish they weren't green like they are. There's one. You look like a carbon dioxide guy, right? I don't see him. This could be lack of Gorbachevs in general. No, we got a few waiting. We got many waiting, actually. And we have diesel and gasoline. I would be shocked if we did not. So there's gasoline. Got plenty. There's one. Ah, there's a gasoline. Okay, good. Just it's on its way. Alright, now we need a whale. I have to go get more whale food. Mr. Whale, I need to go to get more whale food. I want you to store food. I want you to go pure sand. The good stuff. Right there. I want you to fill your cargo, and I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty that cargo. Here, take this. Go and do good. And if I come up here, we have this whale, and we just take half his food, rip it right out of his skull. Alright, so you're getting close to being done, not totally being done. Just like right here. Oh, we need glass out. Means we need more whales. It's right here. You are glass out. I kind of believe in that. We have to make all sorts of glassware and all sorts of everything in here. But for right now, just for now, it's going to be something like this. And that's This is not the right place for it. It should be up by 1 at very least. Up by 2 is actually the best place for it. Alright, fine, I believe. Yeah, sure. You go with this, I say. I want you to make glass, not with hot air, not yet, but you will before the end. There. Okay, good. We should have lined this up so power just kind of happens. The problem is I have to now plug in, or oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Tailings and muddy sludge and gravel all have to get out. And I don't have any plans for doing that right now, so we really have another like a half hour of work ahead of us. Which is a big shame. I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Down here, just completely failed to plug in correctly. There we go. Alright, so we should have our molten glass in enormous amounts. So you do this. They're all on the same side of the belt, which is bad. But I'm just ripping through this right now, knowing that it's not permanent. So, really, all of this is my fault. You just put them at the corners. Alright, and then we have glass out. Major glass out. We might be ready to start going very soon here. We need sodium carbonate. Dinosaur, you got work to do. Go get food for yourself. Which happens to be right here. That's almost out. So we got 300 left. Store food. I have to look into that real soon. Sodium carbonate. Fill cargo. Come here. Then empty that cargo. I hope I never need anything more than just a single caravanserai right here. Just hope, hope, hope. Anyway, I got stuff for you guys. Yeah. Consume less power, please. I could beacon this for the extra... Cut it in half again, in other words. But... I want to say that's probably good enough. Alright, so... Situation now. Which one makes tailings? You make tailings. Tailings are right here. Am I lucky enough to be able to draw this straight up? No, not even close. Luck 0. So we have to get you out. Probably figure out where you have to go first. So right here, this is tailings line. I declare it. Okay. We leap real good. Oh, it even comes in nice and even. Splendid, I say. So tailings out, muddy sludge out, gravel out. And then, oh, I never did put this other pump in, huh? I ripped it out and was like, I'll find a space for it later. And then there was no space and it's now later. Guess it has to be right here, right? More than a little embarrassing. But we'll see. I will do better the next one of these I do. I'll rebuild iron with the lessons learned here. More space, more logistic rail. Oh, and then we actually have, well, yeah, Yeah, more space, more logistic rail. So you're in. You're gonna go get that. We got all this good. Power's here. All this stuff is here. It's time to run everything back to base. I got another half hour. There's no other way about it. Gotta finish this. Plug this in. But I am nothing if not persistent. Alright, so you're working. We have to get, like, I'll work on iron oxide out next time. Not going to worry about that for right now. So, gravel comes out right here. This is gravel out. And what are we going to do with gravel out? This is the most important thing I can do right now. Gravel out will come to right here, and is probably going right here. So it should be below the rocks, but the rocks are as low as they can, so it should be 2 above stone. Is this where I am? So this is stone. It should be right there. So we should leap. Well, this isn't going to work at all, is it? I've already played myself. Alright, it is now 4 above stone. Haha. Look at that. The line is still open. So we'll do that. Yeah. Alright. Gravel. Heading back. And you're just going to go into its caravanserai. We'll worry about the rest of it later, right? Because that's where I am in life. Perfect. Straight over. Nice and even. The grand waste belt. This saves on dozens of caravans at the cost of space. And it probably has a higher throughput once you take into account stacking. So I want to say this is necessary, but I'm also very capable of lying to myself about things that are not necessary, but I just kind of am stuck. Okay, so this way, and I need another one of you. Need, absolutely need, required. This is something that must happen. Now further this way. Almost there, friends. Almost there. Okay, maybe not almost there. Oh, we're gonna have to do something about these windmills in the way. Because I don't know if I can leap all of it. Nope. So these windmills on the side probably should reserve for liquid. Alright, so we have to keep a pattern, right? That's 2 spaces for gravel out. Beautiful. Alright, hooked up. Done. Excellent. I can feel good about myself. So we should try to stick liquids in between then. So you are making that, you are making that. One of you starts putting out muddy sludge, right? And the muddy sludge is right here. And there's still right here. It comes all the way up. This is the muddy sludge. And here we are. At limestone and sand? No, okay, that makes sense. So we really want to get in between these two, only here we are causing ourselves problems. Muddy sludge, right here. So we'll do this, I suppose. Not honorable, not dishonorable. There. Now, once again, crush an energy drink, and this is going to get harder the closer I get in. Just so long as I don't put it on a walkway, right? That's all that matters. Or too close to the walkway. Okay, I guess quite a lot matters. And I shouldn't say such silly things. Okay, it's all going to hell. It's all falling apart. As we knew, it always would. Okay, it's actually been quite straightforward and pleasant. Alright, now it stops being pleasant. We have to get from here to like right there, right? We need to get to this point in particular. And the best way to do that is... now we're going to get to this line, obviously. So, come this way. Then we're going to come down here, I suppose. Using this line. Consuming lines left and right without any consideration. For sustainability. Well, hopefully I can make it work. We have to keep going. Keep going. Did I leave vias? I didn't? Well, I can also leave the entire thing, but still. How did I not leave vias? And we're basically here, right? Yeah, if I plug in right here, this is also valid. So we'll do this. Alright. Muddy sludge taken care of. That was waste muddy sludge. That's what's coming off right here. Plugging into waste muddy sludge here. And so when this gets too full, we have to trigger muddy sludge overflow, which is something that isn't around here. It's usually done right here, but we got a problem right here. Alright, don't look at it. There are no problems. Now to keep the same pattern, we go down and we get tailings. And we made a plan to get tailings out. Looks like we have. So we made it to right here. Oh, I'm going to need more pipe yet again. As even a child may have anticipated. So I guess we're going to do this and hope for the best, right? Actually, I kind of put muddy sludge in the wrong spot, didn't I? Should have been further up. Well, I'm not going to correct it now. Alright, let's do as much as we can. And then we will go get more pipe and we'll do the rest. And I think that's it, right? We should be able to turn the big machine on and see what we've messed up. We need a few more caravans. We need one for iron oxide, which I'm not sure if we have a box for right now. We also don't have a box for powdered quartz. There's a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to finish at the... Okay, we're done here. Next episode, I will do a lot of stuff. Alright, thanks everyone. Where was I? There's this. We're still further right there. There it is. That's what we want. And getting you into the tailings box is going to be harder. Because the tailings box is a little weird, right? The tailing fluid sorter. Or is it... Or did I put it right below sulfuric? Did I? Oh. This, in fact, is not going to be weird. It's going to be pretty much the same thing as muddy sludge. So let's just follow the pattern, right? Follow the pattern. Right here. And luckily, I think this is the two major fluids that come out, right? There's muddy sludge, there's tailings, and what else? Like, that's pretty much it, yeah? Oh, this is unfortunate. It's gonna get more unfortunate in a second. I'm gonna make it work. You hear me? I'll make it work. We need to use this line right here. Do I believe? Oh yeah, I believe. And yeah, it is usable, but we're gonna have to do a little curl right here, which is fine. There we go, all hooked up. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm very excited to turn this machine on. Oh, I should go get more caravans. I should at least get, okay, first off, I need to check on this. You're low. You are straight up low. So the problems of the South Factory are becoming problems for the North Factory. What's your issue? Fat. I may have to make an artificial oleochemical maker over here. Here, go and do this. I know you'll be back soon. I'm gonna have to put in artificial oleochemicals down south. I was planning to do this up north as well, but alright, this is a problem for tomorrow. We found a solution for today, in that we just call the delivery to be made earlier, but we're not getting enough oleochemicals from fat at this point. I came here for a reason. That's some whales. My reason? Whales. Alright, let's turn this machine on and let's watch it work. Best part about Factorio right here. You're good, you're all good. I assume everything is good here. Alright, it's fine, let's do it. The way to do this is first to divert this whale. Your job here is finished. You don't go here anymore. Instead you go here. I need you to empty your cargo there. Go and do it. Then we hook this up to be competing. And that comes there. Yeah, and this starts flowing. Good. Still very proud of this. Like how this works. Why didn't any make it onto here? Oh, some did. Just ran out first, or the distances didn't work. Alright. Loading this stuff up. Because of, oh wait, you do have to use filter. It's crushed quartz. Crushed quartz right there. And all these guys have to be the same way. We're losing, the leading edge is getting away from us. We only barely move faster. Alright, and it's all getting caught here anyway. So, do I let some through? Do I just watch it for a little bit? Oh, some's getting through anyway. Some will definitely get through up here then. Or maybe not. Maybe the wolves will just feed more intensely. Alright, so we're having a quartz problem, huh? That's the real issue. Alright, some is getting through, but it's not escaping this. So maybe I just kinda go the other way for right now. Alright, so good. Then you guys are going. You light up red. Oh, what's with this? What is with this? There you go. Good, good. Spinning, spinning, lit up, spinning. Then this doesn't have enough action on it when it's actually working. That needs to be a lot more, like, obvious. Okay, we have units of quartz coming down. Pure sand has arrived. Snatched and snatched, snatched. And this takes some time. Not a huge amount of time, but some time. And then all lights up. We're just making glass and glass and glass. Perfect. Pick it up, pick it up. And it's not a complete chain right now because we're not bringing in enough quartz. But maybe I can task another whale with that? Oh, here we are. Yeah, looks like I do need to bring in more quartz. We have more production than input. And this, of course, is not helping at all. Here, I'm going to turn this off for right now. In fact, we're going to go the other way for right now. And then we just want to watch the machine for a bit. And then after that, I'll flip all these inserters around. And tomorrow I will get all the disposal for all the other waste. So I don't even think I have an iron oxide bin anywhere. It would be earth, right? Maybe I do. Now that I say that, it's an earth thing. No, I do. I do have waste iron oxide, and I have a lot of it. We have to make an iron oxide. Okay, I need a note here. Iron oxide void. Because this is unacceptable. It's all from getting rid of chlorine, right? Boy, we have plenty of molten glass in the system. This is slowly filling. Slowly. Alright, last whale today. We'll wrap this up tomorrow. And we'll make store food. Come here. I want you to fill cargo. And I want you to go. This is not waste glass. This is good and normal, noble glass. I want you to empty the cargo right there. And you do this forever. Bam. There. Now the cycle is complete, yeah? Yeah, this is full up. If we need more glass, I just put in more glass makers, which I may want to, I guess, or bring in hot air at very least. Maybe I'll just live like this for right now, because this is a lot more glass than I was making before. I wonder if I could find, see this? It's just glass. Glass. Yeah, this is what I just turned on. It's 1,000 a minute. Okay, that's pretty good, I have to say. So yeah, clap, clap. So lessons learned. How's pollution here? That's going to be a bit of an issue. Lesson learned is we need to align ourselves horizontally with enough room for exactly this. And then everything else can leap over it. But we need this and probably one more space, which means this prototype we set up, it still works. It's still good. It just needs to be scooted over 2 more. And luckily we have 2 more spaces right here. And then we'll maybe even go 3 spaces. Because it's going to be very tight. Maybe we just snuggle up against the power rail right there. And it'll look very off-centered here, but once I start putting in more logistic stuff on the side, it will make a lot more sense. Okay, that's good. We did good today. Great job. You guys were great helpers. So we are stuck here because we are full up on molten glass. This is a wonderful place to be. And then our glass problem is now solved. 100% just in the dirt. Why aren't you getting it? Oh, okay. I understand why you're not getting diesel now. And then this will swap over true mixed fuel. And this is going to back up. This is going to... Yeah, it just comes in waves because we don't have enough quartz coming in. That's not really a problem right now, so I'm not going to pay attention to it. Like if I ever want more, just put more quartz in. That's what to do. We're gonna watch this wave. A lot of this is just the magic of stacked belts. You wouldn't get this. Like this is 4 stacked high, so it would be 4 times as long under the previous version of Factorio. Which would be more in line with what you're expecting to see, I guess. But belt capacity just went through the roof with 2.0. My favorite change by far, I think. You know, the stuff that just gave me fun things to do without any drawback whatsoever. Yeah, that was my favorite part. The bit that was all upsides and no downsides. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It made me happy. Making tons of iron oxide. We need an iron oxide vent today. And is that all coming from chlorine venting? It would have to be, right? It's like right here. No, this is a cycle. Where do we make iron oxide in such huge amounts? Oh, I suppose sorting. It's getting sorted out. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to have to put in a waste iron forge, and then they will have waste iron plates right there. We're already... It's not going to be a problem, don't worry about it. So where am I going to locate this? Over here, not here, not there. Just somewhere, maybe right here. This is a goofy space. I can have iron ore reprocessing. Maybe I can do something better with it. Iron oxide. What can I do with you? No, it's production. Nah. I can start making ferrite, but I don't have enough nichrome. This is coming. I don't have methane yet. Soon, though. Like, this is pretty good, honestly. And I have just about everything. Oh, well, of course, it's level 4. That's actually really good. That's probably what we're doing, eh? And this is a more advanced version of that, I believe. Anyway, we need to establish a vent somewhere. No, I don't have peroxide. And I have a better way of making xylenol. I can make pyrite. Start this going. Anyway, it's all for another day. That is not for right now. We almost have our first whale of... Okay, it's going to be a while before we have our first whale of cargo. But still. Can't say I'm displeased with this. Alright, we're going to flip all these things back around. And then we're going to do recap. And tomorrow we're going to finish this off for real. And then... we have to figure out what's going wrong with the South Factory. The South Factory has been screwed up for too long. And more importantly, it's now at the point where we are not running low on whale food. And that's just unacceptable. So the whale food I know is oleochemical based. Like, I have no idea why science isn't going right now. It's like, this should not be. We saw PySci 2 going a while ago. It should have made many deliveries until now. I don't know. I'm not going to look at it. So here we are. Yeah, I abjure myself of responsibility for whatever's happening down south. It's someone else's factory, honestly. Right there, that's pretty centered. It's hard to see if it's centered the other way, mainly because my monitor does not help with this. Alright, we're just gonna call it there. Oh, I should probably do it off that. Yeah, off the words on my monitor. Anyway, you can't see it, you don't care. What do we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Obviously, we set up glass processing. We did a bunch of chores down south. I'm pretty sure they had exactly zero impact because we haven't researched a single tech since then. However, we put aside this, and I am very sad to report that we do not have enough space, logistic space, on the left-hand side. And this is all really goofy and kind of shameful. We must take these lessons, apply them over to iron when we do that, and not repeat this error. We need to have enough room on the left to accommodate a aerial caravan comfortably, with like looking okay, without looking like a complete disaster. But that's fine. Despite me complaining, we installed this modern tier glass making rig, which is more or less exactly like what I have in the South Factory, which will deal with the fact we are very glass starved up here. Glass starved, we aren't anymore. And that's good. And that's good for the sushi belt. We will have more buildings coming in, and the factory has evolved. Next up, oleochemicals down south. Maybe even do oleochemicals up north, then copy and paste it down south. That sounds like a better idea, doesn't it? And then after that, we have to do artillery day. We have to push these guys back. They're too close. And then after, we're going to do oil sand processing. And then do oil sand right here to get to bitumen. And bitumen is the key to getting proper syngas. Syngas is then upgrade into methane. Methane is then upgrade into many, many, many other things. So more necessary steps coming. Like also syngas allows me to mine borax. Where am I going to do that? Like over here? I don't know. I don't have borax because I don't have syngas. It's weird. It's embarrassing. It's true. I also don't know how I'm going to transport it. It's going to be out of the biofluid network. I guess that could be... I could drag the biofluid network up and then feed it with biofluid syngas, which would be super duper convenient. Then borax can be turned into washed borax, obviously. And that's the end of that production chain. And that's yet another important ingredient in all of the primary production, which is the goal that we are currently chasing. We want to put in primary iron, primary copper, primary whatever all this is, and just bring it on here in the highest tier that we can possibly do. But that's a lot of advanced chemicals, which we don't have on us right now. And we're just going to continue building all this out. So goals, artillery, bitumen, borax, and then after that, I think I need organic solvent. I have to finally tackle filtration media. Filtration media will be almost finished by then. Like almost having everything I need. Anyway, there's lots to do, and I'm not going to do it now. Meanwhile, looking at the South Factory, it's a huge problem. I can't account for any of it either. The best way to describe what's going on here is just a constant colliding mystery. I gotta get more bots down here, shut them up. I have to figure out why tech isn't going. I know we don't have enough oleochemicals. There is a easy-ish way to make oleochemicals with refined syngas. So I think I'm going to research that and then deploy it somewhere, like probably down here, even though refined syngas is a northern thing, so maybe up here. I don't know. Then it's going to be so difficult to get this stuff because it's so difficult to move. Maybe I do it right here. Just give up. Like this space is now oleochemical central. Yeah, that feels right. I'll do that. Um, all of that's for next time. As for right now, I am done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.